So today I'm out here doing a little carving, just an hour or so, nothing too long. Got myself a little buck knife, little model number 382 with a T on the inner part of the blade. And I've been using this to carve on a stretch of stick. Well, it ain't this one, but the stick I got come off of this one, and I'll show it to you. And what I like to do is, when I'm doing this, I like to take anything that I see on the stick that I like. If I know what I'm going to make, I was going to make a turkey striker, but I wanted to use anything that natural bend and make something out of it if it could. If it started taking shape and it looked like something, I would just keep going down that road. And it came off that same branch, and once I started peeling the bark away and everything, which is real thin, it started looking like a bird's head, or at the very least a turkey spur. And I thought, well, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead. I like crows, so I'm just going to go ahead and try to shape it best I can. Almost looked like a little willow tree type deal, that they sell in the Hallmark stores and them on. And but anyway, what I was going to do is to make a turkey striker, and it's a little bit of a thick, but I'm just going to hone it down with some sandpaper. And I've been using this here grit sandpaper, game stuff, and it really takes it off. And basically, you want it to be thicker up here because the head needs to be thicker. And I'll show you as a comparison to one that's store bought, that's been machine lathed and stuff. So I used it as a comparison about the length. So it's probably about a quarter inch to a half inch longer than the store bought one as far as length goes. But I just take a piece of sandpaper and I just keep going down there. I just look at it every so often to see it, but it makes it nice and smooth, and it puts some nice lines in it. I hadn't decided whether I was going to cover it with some linseed oil or paint it sort of like a black color because it reminds me of a crow, but could be some other type of bird, who knows. But I just wanted to do something with it and make a turkey striker. So I just took the end and I just kind of roughed it up a little bit, and took a lighter and took a lighter and I burnt the end on there a little bit. But let me show you what I'm talking about with this. This is a glass slate. It's the only one I have, and it's the only flake call that I have that I can find, put it that way. And you just take a little sandpaper there. And if you were taking the store-bought one, I think this one came with it, I'm not sure. I know they're the same brand, but anyway, that's what that one sounds like. And then the one that I made, that sounds pretty good for a handmade one. As if I was in the woods and I grabbed a stick and filed it down because I lost one of my strikers, I'd be tickled to death. But if anybody wants one of those, and like I said, they're not all going to be the same. I'm going to make a bunch more out of some different limbs, and whatever they turn out to be is what they turn out to be. One could be a bird, and it just could be a standard one. Who knows? I'll just take the natural shape and just keep on carving with a pocket knife, and then once I get it to where I think it's good enough, I'll just go ahead and shape the shaft of the striker and I'll see how she sounds on slate. But as of right now, she sounds pretty good on glass. But she got sort of that. It's raspy. That's what. When I was turkey hunting, I liked that old. It almost sounded like a Cane Creek call, that little aluminum type, but it's on glass. I like the way that sounds. Good old raspy type of hen sound. She's a little squawky, and I think it sounds more realistic. But that's just me. I'm biased because I just made this. But anyway, if anybody's interested in want that one or whatever, maybe I'll just do a giveaway. I don't know. But yeah, just hit me up.